everyone, it's Bart and Stacy from the Sound Couple, and we are headed off to a bar gig. Oh, I love this. Look at the chime. It's 5:42. We don't play until 9 p.m. and get done at 12:30. Should be a great night. You're going to find something very interesting about this video today because we are actually mashing up from our last time that we were here. And I think tonight, Bert, it's really all about what we've learned from doing the gig already. Gee, imagine that. And it's going to be all about the in and out.
Don't say that too fast. Yeah, it's going to be...
Okay, keep going.
So yeah, this is our second time back, and we decided we're going to combine these videos. So we're going to show you a little bit of the first and second, and hopefully you'll be able to easily see that we are smarter this time. And smarter in the sense that, well, it's an interesting room. There's some lots of DJ equipment in there. We got to work around the stage. We got to work around some lighting. So the first time we were in there, we had to kind of figure out what was available, what are we going to use, what we're not going to use. We brought the console the first time. We're not going to bring it this time. And we ended up loading in one door and loading out the other door. We had the staff there watching over our stuff. Guys, this was kind of a little bit of a goofy, crazy room in the sense that there were a lot of people pretty lit up the last time we were there. And we actually had bouncers watching our stuff. So we want to get out of there at the end of the night. And who knows, tonight might be a different night, but we haven't watched any of this footage, Stace, in months. So I think coming into this, and then when we do this video, we'll see how they look when we compare. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you see us working a little smarter, not harder. And it's, like Stacy said, we start at 9 o'clock. It's gonna be 2 quick hour-and-a-half sets, and we're out of there at 12:30. I think, Stacy, the last time we were there, things really didn't pick up until midway second set even.
Well, and I don't even remember that because I was sick.
And she was
asleep in the back room.
She was sleeping in the back room, but it was that. I think our theme of that gig was the show must go on for Stacy. So we got it done. Then at the end of the night, we will not forget the DJ music that was going on. And that was like, Stacy and I, we could not
get out of there soon enough
or move fast enough to get you-know-what out of there. So that is what we're focused on tonight. And so let's see what happens this time around, guys. And we'll be there in about 15 minutes, and we'll see you there. Okay, as per Google Maps, the signage was really lacking for this place. And I'm not seeing anything that goes, hey,
destination is on the left.
It says destination on the left, Stacy. It must be right here, as I'm guessing. That's got to be it right there. And there's a car pulling out. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll do a whoop-de-woo here and maybe go right where that lady went. Because unless they have a place for us to load in, I would imagine there's got to be a loading dock or something around here. Like a delivery. Is that?
Oh, always the joys of when you first arrive to a gig and you have no idea what you're...
Especially, is this
how about this?
Right here?
Yeah, this spot.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try starting out right here and we'll see where we are. Right, what are we doing here? Lesson number 1. We are...
loading in from the side, and we have a ramp.
And we're loading in where we loaded out.
Yes.
And it'll be quicker, a little bit shorter, but we have to hold up things. We got to prop the door. Yeah. We can manage that. All right, let's get going.
Start with this guy.
All right, Stacy, we got lesson number 2.
Yeah.
Finally, how many years did it take?
It's been a long time, and I think this is only the second time we've ever used this.
The yellow ramp she's talking about. And this is the perfect gig for us, so we are going to give it a shot. We got this after a gig where we really could have used it, and then it basically sat in the van for I don't know how long before I got sick and tired of moving it all the time.
Yep.
You got that in by yourself?
What? That one was easy. And the other ones are waiting.
Yeah. Don't slip.
Ready?
Up to you, 'cause I'm just holding stuff. Working harder, working harder, not smart. No, working smarter, not harder. Right? I was just kidding. I knew what I was saying, but it seems like everything we do, we try to work harder, not harder.
Other way.
I'm gonna take the wins when we can get them. So this is a smarter, not harder. Go. There you go.
Nope. Ready?
Yep. Good.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring this back. Here, why don't you grab your phone?
Okay.
Or you got your phone?
No, he's right behind you.
I know. Can you grab it while I bring this back?
Yes.
Okay, we are loaded in. This is all the DJ gear. We're gonna set our PA up on the floor, ground stacked right in front of it. We're gonna use their front lighting, but I think we're gonna use our back lighting with a hazer. We got at least access to 4 circuits, and we're gonna put the front of house console there. I can't imagine, oh my God, this is a lot of PA for a DJ, or for this room, I should say. So I could, oh my God, what a wall of sound, huh? That isn't gonna be the sound couple tonight, but I am confident that our system will do just fine. It's not that big a room, or at least this area is not that big. So we're gonna go with 2 subs per side just to make sure we got that low end, and then just one of the CDL 12s. And then Stacy's gonna try to stay alive. But we got a plan. I think it's time to set up.
I was looking into darkness for something to hold on. Find you when you were so broken, and I felt something was wrong. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. Ooh, I'm in love with you. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with you.
So everyone, I think on the 2023 sound couple budget, it's new speaker bags These ones from Personas are just, I hate them. I'm sorry. Between the fact that it's like putting together a Rubik's Cube to get them on, and the fact that they're just made so cheap. The zippers are starting to get difficult to work. So regardless, they're just, I think they're almost done, end of life, and we've only had them 2 years. So we're gonna probably be looking at a different, probably our undercover friends. We'll see what they offer for protection bags for the CDLs.
Scorpion.
No, don't. Just please Siri it or whatever if you're gonna be just throwing out names. Seriously, that's like, no, it's not the Scorpion. It's Motley Crue. This doesn't take you back. I don't know what does. The old trough. We are pretty much on our way. Stacy's setting up lights, and I'm gonna start wiring the PA, but I gotta find power for the front of house. Actually, I found it, but I gotta run it around and do another little trick to get a little dance to get the power to the soundboard, which will be over there. At least I think it will be. And then we'll get the mains wired up. And I think we're gonna be ready to rock here pretty quick. Stacy's cruising on the lights. And should be up, I'm guessing it's a 6:07. What, Stacy, by 7, we should be pretty much ready, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, at least ready for the band, for that part. I was just telling the owner I got the sixth sense for finding power in anywhere, but even certainly in a club. It's kind of like you look for the appliances and you go from there, but we don't need much power for this console. So I found an outlet here, just ran it up over. This is going to be closed, so it doesn't matter that that's hanging there. It's a 25-foot extension cord, and it came out perfectly. And we'll dump right there, and that's our power for the console. So I should wire some speakers, and then, yeah, we're looking. I just said that a minute ago, but so far so good. I'm okay with this place. I was a little bit confused with all the speakers in here. It's just kind of looking like more of a music store than a bar with all the cabinets. Reminds me of the old Guitar Centers, walking in and seeing a line of speakers against the wall. So we got Personas right here, we got Yamaha, we got PV and JBL and Sirwin Vegas, I think. Is that what these are? The B52s? It sounds like a Sirwin Vega. Oh, these aren't even hooked up. Oh, yes, they are. I don't know. I guess they're B52s. I just remember Sirwin Vega, or maybe those were Earthquakes. Holy crap. There's enough PA in here, I think, to take this building down. All right, what's going on, Stacy?
Well, I initially turned it off, or turned it on.
Is it on now?
It was, and then hold on. See, now it's on. I'm gonna set it down, but if I move it,
It must be.
I think it's something over here, because I haven't touched.
Just shake it around. You're short of that.
Now it's not through.
Okay, well, put it in a spot and don't touch it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright.
It's dealing with other, I mean, who knows how these extension cords have been treated. But yeah, that's not awesome that that's doing that.
No, because that's, so do you want to give me a different stage power?
Well, we only got so many options here, my dear.
Okay.
Don't be one of those where you think I can generate power. Do you think that'll be enough? Do you think that'll work? Do I think? Do I know? I don't know. Although, oh, I was like, saw a flash. I'm like, okay, being more resourceful. Actually, he told us it's in here, but this is a back room that's unused. There is power outlet right here. We're gonna grab. So what I like about these outer boxes, guys, is that it's got the little rubber lip. So if you need light, that you can use both hands. Okay, looks like it's hot. Well, let's run it. It's gotta go right there. Okay, we got the cabinets wired, and now we gotta run. We're gonna have to run a longer XLR to get over to the stage box over there, and then we just need to run the other side, and we'll be done. Stacy looks like she's putting up the Freedom Sticks. Okay guys, one thing you didn't see before we started is that anytime we arrive at a venue, we try to talk to whoever's in charge, and I think it was the owner, Pat? Rob. And so just to get the logistics, storage, anything that we need to know. One thing that we always check before we run any haze, we always check to make sure, are they okay with that? He said just please keep it not at a minimum, but don't overdo it. They have had issues. We're not going to overdo it, and a haze isn't quite like a fogger where it's going to kick off a whole bunch of, you know, we're going to take it easy. But yeah, check on the hazer, check logistics where we store things, and we talked about running the front of house and all of that, and how. So anytime we arrive to a club or a venue for the first time, we like to try to touch base. It's not always possible, but certainly at a place like this, we want to make sure that we're. Well, in this case, we didn't even know, we're not even too sure about this PA or what the deal is with the PA, but it's all DJ stuff. This extension cord appears to have a short. So we're going to put, I would call hazer a non-critical thing. We did have our stage power plugged into this, but it was acting up. We just don't even want to do it.
Oh, are you okay?
I can hear it.
saw it flash. Yeah, it's flashing.
Okay, maybe we just won't even bother using this.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. We're not even going to use this extension cord at all, I don't think. I hope this thing's okay. Okay. Maybe just don't even put any non-critical loads in anything that starts snapping or making. But
No, yeah.
okay, and you know what? We'll tell him too. We'll let him know that this extension cord here is suspect, to say the least. For some reason, Stacy always leaves this task for me. She wires up all the lights and then she just walks away and says, well, I guess I'm done with my part. Okay, we're gonna get our lighting hooked up. This Chauvet DeFi for Freedom Stick control.
Do what? Adam,
What's that?
Adam to get over here.
I don't care. Yeah, I want it closed again then. This is the bag with all our DMX dongles, DMX dongles. Ripple cord. Should have.
Can you imagine living upstairs?
Did you find a place to park?
That's it.
Did you find a place to park?
Well, I'm just out in the handicap spot for now.
Guys, we just got done with sound check. I think the stage looks pretty well. Freedom Sticks always add a little pizzazz. We got the MacBook Pro going, 2 iPads. This is the Freedom Sticks for Luminaire. That'll scenes for the Freedom Sticks. It's our main lighting, which we're just using the house front lighting up there, the cans. Pretty basic, but I think that's a little bit more effective for that. And then our backlighting is all us. And I'm pretty comfortable back here. Here comes Eric. Say hello, Eric. I missed the sound check. The best part of the night.
Yes.
The best part of the night.
Here with the sound couple in the band Rhino in Faribault, Minnesota.
Faribault, Minnesota.
Faribault, T is silent. You forget it.
Got it. That's how he's like. That's what he's like to work with. He's really tough. Really tough. So how's our working harder, not smarter? I mean, working smarter, not harder going, Stacy? How many trips out to the truck have we made?
2? 1
Yeah.
each?
Yeah, 1 each. Well, that's okay. It happens. But this, when we got the goals of working smarter, not harder, and we're making trips out to the truck, Bart gets a little annoyed, but that's what I do. So this is how we're set up here. We're doing everything the same. Like I mentioned, we brought in our rack mixer this time, and then we're gonna hang out back in the DJ booth. And that has a nice little space over there, and I think that's what we're gonna do instead of, last time we were here, we brought in the console, we had to move that table, and we had to run the cat snake up there. And then the after party that made it difficult for us to get back there and get things packed up. So the plan here tonight is we're gonna have everything right here. They're gonna be able to do whatever they need to do out there, and we're gonna pack everything up right here, and we're gonna head out the door right there. So we're moving along here. Stacy's working on the back line. Some of the band has gotten here already, but they're holding off, letting us get our stuff set up. We got the backstage stuff to run, and I think we're looking pretty good. It's 7:19. We start at 9 o'clock. And I'll be firing up the system here just shortly. Stacy getting the lights going. And that's it. Anything else you need to say, Stacy? You shake your head no. So for the people listening, they can... No? All right. Sign off, Stace.
Signing.
What's Stacy up to?
Homework.
Oh, homework. Okay, cool. Getting close. We get everything set up. We'll be sound checking in just a minute, in a few minutes. No smile, no glance, huh?
You're hard, huh?
All right, we're rolling. So Stacy, what do you think about being in the booth here?
I like it. It's I feel protected.
Yeah, we kind of got a space, and I think that's part of the reason why we wanted to go with. We were over there before the last time, and up here we want a space that we're feeling like we got a place, and the DJ booth works. So, whoops. So we got our space here, and
There's a lot of space.
yeah, they're getting ready to start the next set. So this was another reason why, we're a lesson learned, right? All right, we're off to the next set. How long do I get you for? Like 3 minutes? All right, I'm gonna come back and check on you. Do you feel okay back there? Okay, so we're getting ready to start. And I thought I heard you call my name. But all right, so I hope the lights are okay. The hazer seems to be like, sometimes it's spitting out a lot and other times it's not. What the hell? Wow, I thought, is Gordy not ready? Are we in frame? Okay. What do you say play something?
I got a better idea. How about you guys sing this with us? Are you
actually loading out through the side. There's quite the party going on up front. We got all the gear back here, loaded out or staged, and we're gonna start packing here in just a minute. All right, Stacy, we are officially getting old.
Oh, yes.
My gosh. I wasn't ready for the after party after the band was done. And the DJ, they turned on the DJ system that you guys all saw earlier. And that was freaking twice as loud as the band. It felt like, at least. But
that stage was a shaking for sure.
That stage was a shaking. Other than that, it was a bar gig, and you know, I kind of had fun. I have to admit, I like working on the console, as you guys know, but we work on the tablet. So every time I work on the console, on our PreSonus Studio Live 16, I'm always happy, and the lights looked pretty good. I think we could have had some better front lights. We used their lights, and it wasn't awesome, but putting a tree of lights up there just would have been it wouldn't have made sense. We just went with it. It worked fine. The haze looked good. The band played well. Well, Stacy, we love the people that stick to the end of the video, because that is where we tend to have all the really good stuff, and we're tired and we can ramble, right?
So if you haven't made it to the end of the video, you're missing out on some really good stuff. Yeah. Especially, you know, checkout time. We've actually been on the road for about 27 minutes. We got out of there in pretty good time.
All right, we got a big list of stuff we got to go through, a big punch list. Let's go. Number one.
In no particular order.
Yep.
Number one, cords.
XLR cables. We got a 50-foot problematic cable. It was featured or noticed about a year and a half ago, and I got a cable I got to repair, but it bit us again tonight. We're running it to the stage house right, and I got another bad cable I got to fix. Number two,
our in-ears.
Right. The band wanted the volume to be loud and to pump it up. It's just one of those crowds, which is fine. It's not a very big room. But we got our in-ears, we got our PSM 300s. And what I did tonight for the first time really is tried to mix. We were soloing the main mix. Of course, I mixed the band in a little bit, but the fact that they're on in-ears, the mix really is easy to control. And once I got a reference point, I was actually mixing with my in-ears. And what that did for both of us is that it just brought down the volume of everything. My ears actually, Stacy, feel pretty darn good, and I know that helped save me. So that is a new concept for us, something that we just were testing out, and it still allows us to mix the band, but we're not getting all the room noise, brought the overall volume down. So I'd say that was a great test. All right, third thing, Stace.
Speaking of in-ears.
They're in-ears.
They're in-ears.
All right, this was a long time coming. The band has been struggling a little bit with their ears. And what we did then is took their rig, and I went through it and actually kind of did a whole bunch of things, moved some things around. They had some bad channels. I fixed stuff to stink. And then I did some repatching, reordering, kind of make more sense that things flowed in order. And last and most importantly, what we did is they came over to our place and they had a rehearsal, and we pretty much, I don't want to say started over, but we went through every channel. The band set everything up, and we went through the whole thing. And tonight, they were really, really happy about how it took us a few hours. You know, it's just one of those things, getting the gain structures right, getting the level set right. They were really happy tonight, Stacy, that it all sounded much better to them. All right, we on number 4. What's the fourth thing?
Or number 5. We're losing track. It's getting that late. iPad.
My iPad. I love my iPad Pro. I haven't used it in a while, and it was dropping Wi-Fi, and it was pissing me off. And I'm just gonna have to remember to reset it. And once I reset it, it was fine the rest of the night. But the iPads, I don't know if other guys are having if you guys are having the same issue, but that was frustrating tonight. That definitely was throwing me off. And what's the next thing, Stacy?
Along with your iPad, then your computer.
Oh, that was user error.
Okay.
The band wanted to record tonight, which we did, and I got a program that when I close my lid, it's not supposed to sleep, and I just was not looking for the right icon. Enough said. What's the next thing, Stacy?
DJ booth.
Right. Okay, so the last time we were there, we used the console. Tonight, we chose to go with the iPad mixing. The booth was the place for us to be. Felt after we got through all the iPad issues and everything else. Oh, and I lost my phone too. I found it.
Can't forget about the
chaos
phone.
there. My
Oh,
phone
boy.
fell out of my holster, and Stacy found it on the ground. So it was a little bit of a chaotic start to the night.
Little.
But mixing and doing the booth, if we're back again, that's the way to go. The band played later, which we were not aware of they were going to do. And what that did is it avoided the whole DJ thing at the end of the night. So Stacy and I were talking, even though the band played later, I don't think it really held us up anymore, because then they kicked everybody out and we were able to kind of tear down in peace, which was good.
Right, and in a lot of ways too, it cleared off the dance floor earlier for us to be able to
To get our stuff out.
around.
And our little yellow ramp worked out well, so that was nice to use that. Anything else, Stacy? I think that was quite the list of things going on.
Yeah. I think we covered it.
Okay.
Oh,
2:30 in the morning. We'll be home in about a half an hour. All right, everyone. Thanks again for hanging in there with us. I hope this video turns out well, that we're
Doing
kind
a
of
mashup.
too. Good night, everyone.